All right, I think it's recording. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the Wolves Lounge, but socially distanced Wolves Lounge. Today we got a guest to my left. We got
How's it
Landon
going?
Arnold.
What's up, y'all?
He is
I'm doing
a
that.
good friend of mine. Also, he's a local music creator. If you guys need someone to make you a beat, hit him up.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we don't really have much to talk about this week, other than the NFL draft. We might get into that later. Landon's not much of a sports person, so he doesn't really know.
I'll ride the wave, though. You know.
Yeah. He can. If we talk about the draft, he'll just sit there and be like, "Yeah, that was good. That was good."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're all coping with the COVID-19 right now.
I mean, we was out here. Yeah.
Yeah, just chilling.
What have you been doing, Luke? What have you been doing, Luke, to
Me?
deal with the COVID-19?
I've been pressure washing.
Pressure washing, yeah. What
Yeah,
about
I
you,
just
Landon?
Some pressure washing, you know.
Yeah. You know the
Nearly as
vibes.
much, you know. No, I've been making a lot of beats, you know, trying to get, you know, the more stuff I build up now, the more stuff I'll have to sell once all this is over. So
Yeah,
as well, you know.
Yeah, I'm buying some intro music from him to put into the show eventually, so you'll hear it.
Be working on that tomorrow, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. And so yeah, I mean.
So real talk, boys. I got a question. This isn't about sports, but do y'all watch podcasts? Like, do y'all listen? Do y'all listen to podcasts like at all?
Yeah, Landon and I were actually talking about that earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
What like do y'all know who Cody Ko and Noel Miller are?
I think I know Cody Ko. I know Cody Ko.
They have a podcast. It's called Tiny Meat Gang. It's so funny.
I've heard of this.
It's so good. I like when I pressure wash, all I listen to is podcasts. And like I usually, keep it between 4, like Strong Opinion Sports. Really good podcast. I like it a lot. Tiny Meat Gang, funny. Crime Junkies. I cannot get enough of Crime Junkies. It's so good.
That sounds good.
It's really good. If you like true crime,
I'm into that.
True crime stuff, it's really good. They've been like, I think they're one of like the top, like the higher rated crime.
I've heard of that one. I think.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I listen to them a lot, just because they have like a whole. Like, they have a bunch of episodes. Like they've been doing it since like 2018. So.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, they've got a lot of episodes.
Have you heard of? I watch Theo Von a lot. You know him?
Dude, I love Theo Von. I don't listen to his podcast.
Okay.
I've never listened to his podcast, but I love Theo Von.
The way he describes things is like it's like nothing I would ever expect it to be described as. It's called This Past Weekend.
Oh,
with Theo Von.
yeah. Do you know who Christy Ely is?
Yeah.
I listen to his podcast. It's so funny. The way Christy Ely, like, I don't know. It's just like the way he reacts to stuff most of the time. It just that's what makes like that's the funniest thing to me is like how he reacts to a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's weird, but he's funny. Like I think like the group of comedians that are like really big right now, like Christy Ely, Bert Kreischer, Theo Von, Brennan Schaub, like all of them that are all like super close. They're so funny. I love all of them and like listening to their like stand up and stuff. They're really funny.
He just recently had a Netflix special. Theo Von did, and
really
it is like it's called No Offense, and it's
has
it been on there for a minute? Have I just been under the radar?
Yeah, it's been on there for like a year, I think.
Oh, for real?
A year or two. Yeah, it's so funny.
Where have I been, man?
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. That's a really funny one. Also, if you like Bert Kreischer, he came out he just had one come out like a month or two ago called Hey Big Boy. It came out on St. Patrick's Day. It's so funny, dude. that one, that's just probably like out of the 3 that he has on Netflix right now, it's probably the funniest.
Actually, I think I might have seen a piece of that, but I really enjoy the, Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
He's pretty good too. He's different. He's different than that sort of area that we've been talking about, but delivery is like through the roof. Like,
yeah,
really good.
Yeah. I think I've heard of him. I've probably seen like you know how on YouTube Comedy Central has like the like they have like stand-up bits, or they have what's it called? This is
not happening.
Yeah, This Is Not Happening.
Theo Von's is so good. Oh.
Yeah, dude. Theo Von's with Daryl Strawberry, like that one.
yeah.
That was so good. That was when I first like knew, like that's when I first saw Theo Von. Like
me too.
That's the first time I ever did, and I was like, this dude is hysterical.
Yeah, that's what Henry needs to go watch if he hasn't heard of him. It's like 25 minutes.
I haven't really listened to.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes. No, this is this is like a YouTube episode or a YouTube video. It's look up Theo Von. This Is Not Happening, and it'll probably be like one of the top ones. It's Theo Von and Daryl Strawberry. If you haven't heard of Theo Von, watch that, and then
you'll know who he is.
Yeah, you'll know who he is. And then look him up on YouTube and watch, or not YouTube, Netflix, and watch No Offense.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to send me a link later, I'll check it out.
I will. I'll send it to you when we get we're done with this.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh, okay. So Luke and I play PlayStation together every once in a while, and so Luke has a little brother. At one time, his little brother got on the game, and he was playing Rainbow with us. It was so funny. He one of the maps has a bus on it, and he made all of us get in the bus with him. It was so funny.
Wait, when was this?
Oh man, it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was me, I think Antonio, and a few other people were in it, and we were just chilling with your brother. He was playing Rainbow with us.
Was I not in the room? Was I not in the room?
I don't think you were home, or no, you were taking a shower, and your sister was there with him.
Yeah, I remember. Is that when he queued into the rank match on that? Like,
I don't think so.
Because I know he queued into a rank match one time.
How old is your brother?
He's 5.
Oh my god.
He's 5.
Oh, that makes everything funnier. Like younger brother, I was like 13, 14.
No, he's 5.
No, he's younger.
He's 5, and he knows almost everything there is to know about Rainbow at this point. So that's that doesn't tell you how much he plays.
He's almost better than I am.
He's probably better than me, man. I don't really play games. I've been debating over quarantine, like buying a new console and getting back in. But
get a PlayStation. You can play with us.
For the past couple of weeks since I've been so busy, I really haven't got on much.
Yeah, me too.
But
I've been busy with work almost every day.
Yeah, but like before, like when quarantine had just started and before I really started like pressure washing and stuff, I would get on like all the time, stay on till like 2, you know?
Yeah.
I'd stay on till like 2, then go to sleep at like 4, wake up at 1, and that like, to me, that's just like when I wake up after noon.
A true gamer grind.
Yeah, when I wake up after noon, I just feel so unproductive.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, true.
I woke up right at noon today, actually. I know exactly what you're talking about. I woke up right at noon, and my family, they had all been outside, like, all morning. And, already, they did, like, pretty much, like, the whole yard's worth of work. And I just, like, walked out there in, like, some lounge pants. I was like, what's going on, bro? What century am I in?
Yeah, you know? I mean, I try to make myself go to bed at about 11 o'clock just so I don't have to worry about that type of stuff.
I don't go to bed.
I have not like broken my wake up schedule from school, so I get up at like 8 o'clock every morning.
I get up
honestly,
like
it's not too bad.
Yeah, to pressure wash, I usually try to start early, so I get up around like 8 or 9, possibly like maybe even 10, depending on what I have to do. But like when I don't have to work, I still get up at like 10, you know? Like I can't.
On a good day.
I mean, 10 definitely on a good day. I had to go to work today.
Yeah, tell us about that, bro. Tell us about how crazy it's been working in a grocery store.
It has It's been weird because, I mean, it started to die down now. Now it's just there's nobody coming in the store. Like
really?
Yeah, today is a Sunday, obviously. So today's usually our busiest day of the week.
Yeah.
And there was no one in the store today. It was so slow, and it's been so slow the past couple of weeks.
Dude, my parents. Oh wait, no, keep going. No.
Okay, well, so like the last week of school, it was a Thursday. I think it was the day that we got let out of school.
Yeah.
And so
Friday.
I think it was that Thursday and that Friday, and it was so bad. Fortunately, I didn't have to work those days, but they said there was at least 300 people in the store at the time.
Oh, no. That's too much for me.
Y'all doing the whole, like, 2 cart apart thing, like, glass at the...
Yeah, we've been doing that. We're required to wear face masks now. I kind of have, like, a cut on my nose because it, like, rubs against my nose all the time.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I can see it a little bit.
Yeah. It rubs against my nose. Like, my nose feels numb because I have to wear it for, like, 5 hours at a time. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm keeping myself safe, but it kind of – we had some dude get fired because he refused to wear it, like, a few days ago.
For real? He must have had it. He must have had the run.
It was kind of weird for me to get out of there, but yeah, it was kind of rough. But it's good. We all got a pretty nice raise, and Publix is doing it different than Kroger. They're giving us a permanent raise instead of just like a
really
until all this stuff's over. So it's nice.
That's pretty nice. Because I know that Kroger, like I heard somewhere that they like some people are making like 20 something an hour.
Yeah.
Because they like doubled the salary.
Was telling me that Kroger was giving them like a $2 raise until this stuff is over, but they're just giving us like 50 cents, an extra 50 cents for the rest of the time working there.
That's
dude,
which is pretty nice. Like, I mean, I've been piling up a whole bunch of money since I haven't been doing anything with it.
That grind, man. Dude,
yeah, the grind.
I feel like, and that I was just thinking about this when you're comparing, like, the different raise opportunities at each.
Yeah.
Like, Publix, like, really seems, like, Kroger seems, like, super ghetto compared to Publix. Like,
that's like,
is that?
I mean, it's compared to
like,
I don't like stores like Food Lion, at least it's not that bad. But,
well, Kroger is like I feel like Publix is, I don't know, but I do feel like Kroger and Publix are in two different like.
Yeah.
Like there are people that shop at Publix and people that shop at Kroger. You know what I'm saying?
They're die-hard Kroger people, bro.
Yeah. To shop at Kroger.
They don't shop at like either or. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Publix, like Publix, their name, like they're not name brand, but they're, you know, Publix brand stuff. Like I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's like a little bit more expensive than Kroger.
It is.
And I think that's why like people.
But it's a lot better quality than Kroger is, even though it's just like a basic brand.
Yeah, my dad, like he only shops at Kroger. That's like he's a diehard Kroger guy. I've
seen him at Publix every once in a while.
Not my
stepdad.
Yeah, not my stepdad. My stepdad, like I would say, like my mom and stepdad, they're kind of like in between.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But now they have a Sam's membership. They bought it during quarantine. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Like they bought a Sam's membership during quarantine.
Yeah.
So that's like
bulk.
that's that's like where they go now, unless they have to like, you know, run and get some stuff. Then they go to Kroger. But
well, that's what Publix does. Is they say that like they don't have a Publix membership. They have it to where everybody gets every discount. So I feel like that's a little better than, you know, having like a Kroger card.
Oh yeah, well, for sure. Kroger cards for peasants, man.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to like sign up for that, and then
also Publix, they don't have like gas stations, right? Like Kroger does.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, well, actually, and I think that's like the main reason.
Some in Florida that have gas stations,
really?
But not any of the ones up here.
Dude, a Publix gas station would go so hard because that's like the main differ between Publix and Kroger.
Yeah, that's why a lot more people shop at Kroger, I would say, because of the Kroger card and like the benefits they get off gas.
So Publix has like a paper of coupons, and like every other week we have a coupon for if you spend over like $50 on like groceries, you can get a gas like gift card for like $10 less. than the price on it. Which, I mean, we do that every once in a while.
Dude,
so
tell us the secrets, bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's that. I see your parents there every once in a while, Landon.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit these, dog. Come on.
But yeah. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I can banter, all the way about it and this whole gas thing, but Henry seems to know like the true perks.
Yeah, he really does.
I mean, I've been working there for 2 years, so I kind of figured it all out.
I mean, there's a different kind of like breed of human too that like only goes to the Dollar General and Walgreens grocery sections.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, also like what I've been told by our customers is that everybody loves Publix so much more than Kroger just because of how polite like the Publix workers are.
I feel like deity or something.
I think that Publix trains their staff a lot better than they do at Kroger. Like they train us to be polite. Whereas I have a few friends that work at Kroger, like, Hunter and some other people, and they said that people they weren't trained to be like polite. Like we have to really, Publix is the only store in the United States that still offers a carry-out service, like to carry your groceries to your car. And so that's one of the things we have that's better than, other stores. And we're told that since we're the only one and we have to like, how Chick-fil-A has it's our pleasure, we have to do that too.
Yeah.
Which we're also not allowed to get tipped either.
Really?
Yeah, they don't allow us to be tipped, which, I mean,
do you have like tip share? Really like care. if somebody puts a tip, no, there's no tips at all.
If the customer begs us to take a tip after like 3 or 4 times of saying no, then we're told that we're allowed to take it. Which,
okay.
I mean, I've only been tipped like 4 or 5 times, and it's never been more than like $5.
Yeah.
I had some dude try to tip me $20, but my manager was like right in front of me, so I had to refuse it.
Dude.
Those Corona tips hit different, bro. When I worked at Panera, we were getting like big money tips, and we did like tip share there. So it's like of the 4 or 5 people on that shift, since we weren't running a full restaurant, it'd be like we split the tips from 5 to close.
Yeah.
And one night we had like $100 in tips, which is like pretty good.
Gosh. Yeah, I know that like at Legends, we just opened back up, obviously, but I know like to go, like people have been working to go, like a couple people told me that they made like if they worked, every day to go, like during this quarantine stuff, that they made, upwards of like in a week, like upwards of like $200 for the week just in tips.
Dude.
Yeah. Like
Legends is a steakhouse anyway. So like people go there, they're gonna like eat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We get some pretty stingy people at Panera Bread.
Yeah, sure.
I know at and at Legends we do tip share for food runners, hosts, and servers. So when because I'm a food runner and that's really all I do now, like is food running. And I don't remember the base salary. It's like 4 or something, and we do get tip share. So it usually, it usually averages to around like 7 or 8 an hour. But it's not bad. I like working at Legends because I like food running in general.
It seems like a good balance between you're not like in the kitchen all the time, but you're not talking to customers all the time either.
Yeah. It's like it's also good because you're not like cooks where you're like you said, you're not standing behind like in the kitchen all the time, or like a host where you're standing out front the whole time and you have to like talk to them. And sometimes, like, if we're really slow, food runners may not even have to run food, but, once or twice a night because the servers will want to do it themselves. If they have, 1 or 2 tables, the servers will be like, here, I'll take it for you, just to take it to the table. So, because I didn't run a single plate of food today. But I only did end up working about an hour and a half before our power went out and we had to, close down.
Yeah.
But I didn't run food at all today.
Wow.
Did
it have you, like, what do you do when you're not running food?
Nothing. Well,
nothing.
We usually have, like, usually nothing. Because I know, what was it, Tuesday I was a food runner. And, when we weren't doing anything, like, we just usually hang out in the kitchen. Like, we usually hang out in the kitchen with, like, to-go if they're not busy, like the people on to-go. Or I was up at the host stand a lot because, like, a couple of my friends were working up there, so I was, like, up there for a little bit, like, talking to them and stuff. And, like, when we were really slow on Tuesday, I would help with carry out a little bit. Like, I'd, go give them their stuff and stuff like that. But we do have, like, other responsibilities, like for food running. You have to make sure, because we have, like, a rack for baked potatoes and sweet potatoes, and you have to make sure that they're all filled all the time, or, like, usually you have to do it at night. But if you don't have anything,
like odd jobs.
Yeah, like odd jobs, like food prepping.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you have to portion food and stuff like that. But usually you do that at, like, the end of your shift.
For the next.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
Well, so you usually do it at the end of your shift. So for the next day, you usually do it then. So, like, when you're working, if you have all that stuff done, or you're waiting till the end of the night, you don't really have to do much. You can just sit there. Like, if anyone else needs help with anything, you can go do that. But, like, I just really don't do much,
Yeah.
It's a good gig.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
I mean, when it's slow at Publix, we kind of just sit around and do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, what is there to do? Get on our phones or anything, obviously, but we just kind of talk.
Yeah. Was there? Because y'all have people that are specific to do stocking stuff, right? So
so there's, like, 5 different departments at the store. Like, we have customer service, and that's what I work in. And then there's, like, the grocery people. Those are the people that stock shelves. But every once in a while, they'll have one of us. If it's really slow, they'll have one of us go out and, like, make sure everything's facing forward and pushed up.
Wait, so for customer service, like, what does that entail? Is that like
I just right now I'm classified as a customer service associate, so I just bag groceries. But there's cashiers.
You deal with the Karens.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. All right.
And then there's there's cashiers, and then there's staff members who, like, they just run the little table desk that they have, and then there would be someone that watches over everybody.
Supervisor.
So, we have, like, a it's a front end coordinator or something. That's what they call it.
Some pretty fancy names going on.
I know.
There.
Well, we just refer to it as, like, the FEC. They're just the person in charge unless a manager's there.
Okay.
And we have like 2 managers.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Luke. Oh, he's back. Yeah, we have 2 managers.
I'm sorry.
A team lead. So we have, like, 3 people in charge if all of them are there.
3 people in charge. That must get pretty complicated for them.
I mean, usually the managers, they'll be in their office working on the schedules and stuff like that, and then the FEC will be watching over us. And
I would say at
Legends.
Mm-hmm. I would say at Legends, our managers are pretty chill. Like all of them are. Right now we have, I'm pretty sure, 2 managers and 1 general manager. I haven't met the general manager at all.
Yeah.
Really? He got hired. So, like, the general manager that was there before I got there got fired, like, a week or 2 before I started working there, like, before quarantine. And then, so we didn't have, like, a general manager for a time. Like, the owner of our restaurant was coming in to, like, from time to time to give the managers a break and stuff. But we have one now, but he's not. He hasn't worked a shift. That I've been on. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even think
our managers, since it's a corporate company, we have we'll have a manager, and they'll only be there for about a year, and then they'll get sent to another store. So I'll end up having, like, 3 or 4 different managers, like, every year. Because since we have 2 managers, we have like a main manager and assistant, and then we've also got, like, the entire store manager, which our store managers get changed.
We have the two managers we have right now, Maya and Dakota, they're pretty chill. I like them. They can be like, if we're slow, they don't really like, they don't care. It's not that they don't care, they like to have fun, but when we're busy, they can really get you to like they can be fun, but when we need to when we're busy and we need to, do our work, they keep us in check.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my managers are kind of like.
Yeah.
That's a good balance for a manager,
Yeah.
Like, to be able to know, like, to not be a hard nose, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had all the range at Panera, man. Like, which is because, like, management kind of changes a lot, especially, like, in restaurant, like, chain restaurant. It'll be like, you'll get a new general manager, and they'll come with a couple of new managers too, and it kind of like swaps.
Yeah.
Like
the manager that hired me at the time got laid off. Like, I don't know when he did, but he got laid off, and the reason he did is because he hired 9 new people in like the span of 3 days.
9? Dang.
Yeah, he hired like 9 new people in the span of like 3 days to like a week. Like, he hired a lot of people. I got laid off. And, I mean, I'm not going to say I was fine with it, but, like, I didn't necessarily – I never worked – like, when I worked, he never was there to, like, work, a shift. But I think he's, like I don't know. I think he's, like, he would be one of, like, the – more strict guys that like would want you to do everything like all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I never worked a shift with him, but everyone that did is like, when he got laid off, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Like, they were all super happy about it.
All right, well, Zoom is telling me that we're running out of time, so I guess we can just wrap it up here. Thank you for joining us, Landon.
Hey, it's been a good talk, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Some good content.
See some faces during the quarantine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My dad used Zoom like a couple of days ago to talk to some of his old high school friends.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he's been stuck at home. He works for IBM, so he's able to work from home. But yeah, he's kind of, I don't know, he's been kind of lonely, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that he, got back, reconnect.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was good talking with you guys.
Yeah.
See you all later.
Yeah, see y'all.
All right. See you. Thank
Peace
y'all.
out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Anytime, bro.
All right, I'll see y'all.